I'm back at y'all again with another segment of Life After Prison. Right now I'm in my halfway house room in my dorm. I just come back from my pass. Um, you know, I'm almost to completion, and I got like 40 some days left before I'm done with this phase, and I could be free or semi-free or whatever you want to call it. But I want to talk about today. I want to talk about one of the biggest things that we have to go through when getting out of prison is mending relationships and mending past dealings with people, our businesses, our children, our loved ones, our friends. You know, we've been gone, and just because we was gone, life didn't just stop. You know, things continue to go on, things continue to be. But one of the things we have to learn how to do is mend the relationships in which we broke or continue the relationships that we had. A lot of us was out here living all types of different ways. So just say if you got in a relationship with a significant other, and you have to mend that. If you wasn't working on it while you was in prison, you have to mend those relationships and help them heal, and help each other heal. But mostly, you can't be defensive and you can't be argumentative. You kind of got to listen to the things how they feel, because no matter what you think and what you say, they still got their own feelings and emotions that has everything to do with you. So their experience of you being locked up and your experience is two different things, because love had to continue to grow when you wasn't there to help nurture it. So we have to, or the hate or the hurt continue to grow while you wasn't there. So a lot of us got to understand that we have to mend the relationships and the things that we was doing before we got locked up. Another thing, our children. It's hard being a father behind bars. It's hard being a father and with through the telephone or through letters. You know what I mean? Because it's a different type of thing. We try, to be there and be supportive, but it's not the same. You're not there. You know what I mean? Regardless of what we say, we're not there. It's not the same. We can do the best we can with the circumstances in which we have, but we're not there. So when you get out, you have to mend those relationships. You have to let them speak and let you know how they felt about you being locked up, and how they feel about you being whoever you was, or the person you was, or the person you ain't, or whatever. Let them get that off. Let them grow. Don't let that fester inside of them. They need to get it off and let you know and let you hear how they actually really feel. When I first got out, my kids sat down and they told me how they felt about me hustling, and how they feel about me keep going away and stuff like that. And they didn't care for it. They didn't like it. You know what I mean? They felt that I was better than that, and they wanted me to be, even though I was more involved. I was involved in their life, all their life, but them periods in which I'm gone, I'm not involved in life because I'm away. So these are things that I miss out on. I miss out on the growing, and my little baby, she's a little lady now. You know what I mean? And for that little year and a half that I was gone, it really make a difference. And it's not the first time I've been gone. You know what I mean? So I have to start understanding the relationships in which I destroy, and how to rebuild them and nurture them, and bring them to a different plateau, should I say. Also, you have to mend the hurt, and let them get that off, and you have to understand that the hurt they give to you, you have to accept that sometimes and swallow it, and accept it, because it's something that we did do. It's not a hurt that wasn't done. It was a hurt that was done. Also, building relationships with co-workers or classmates, or even our community in which we live. The crimes we commit are usually 75% are done in the community in which we live in, and believe it or not, we taken away from the community in which we live in by doing the things that we do. So in order to be successful or come back and have a successful life, you have to amend the things that you've done in the community. It's not all just hunky glory because you're free again and you might not be doing the stuff that you used to do. That's just not enough. Sometimes you need to volunteer your time and let people know your experiences, and maybe you can help others to avoid those same obstacles or roadblocks. Like me right now, me doing this channel is my way of giving back to my community, because it could be some little young brother out here that can hear that and see that and want to want to stop being what they are, but they don't know how. And here I am, OG for say, coming back and showing them a way of not doing it. Life is the best experience no matter what we say, you know what I mean? But along your life journey, you get instructions. And it's up to do with either following instructions or not following instructions. But along our life, we get instructions, we get testimonies, we get opinions, we get advice, we get all these things along the road in our life. So you have to try to come back and help. Volunteer your time to a shelter or to a food shelf or to the local YMCA or you know what I'm saying, or to your own little nephews and cousins and nephews that are out here gang banging, toting pistols, switches, getting down, you know what I'm saying? It. The best thing you can do is give advice to them, I went to a funeral this week of a very close person to me, the brother Jaquan Shada, he was a real good brother, and I've been knowing him since he was a child, and I watched him grow in his entertainment. I watched him grow in his life, and he was taken from us, you know what I mean, and it left a real empty big hole in a lot of people's heart. And I'm watching that in the funeral. I'm watching how's everything going on. I'm saying to myself, how could I have been a part of stopping that? I mean, should I have said something more to him? Or should I have said something more to the people here? Like, how can I stop things? I know I'm not God, you know what I'm saying? And everyone has a path in which they have to walk. But how can I be be a part of stopping something or helping stop something from blowing up? That's mending and mending relationships. That's what that is. That's mending relationships. That's going back and correcting the wrongs in which we created in our different relationships in our life. And then one of the big, So I want to first, before I go any further, I want to give a moment of silence to Jaquan and say, I wish him a good path into heaven, and may Allah grant his soul forgiveness. Rest in peace, my little dude. Next, we have the men of relationship that we have with God. Some people believe heavenly, some people believe lightly, but we all believe one way or the other. We believe. If you go outside and smell the fresh air and you walk on the grass, then you believe in God, because that's the creation of His. So that's another relationship we have to mend and put back together, is the relationship with our Creator. You know what I mean? It don't have to be a great relationship, but you have to start taking account for some of the promises you made when you said, oh, God, if you get me through this, I promise I won't do this, I promise to do that. And then you get out and do something different. These are promises you made. Even if you say to your greater power, you know what I mean? You ain't got to say God, to your greater power, These are commitments you made into the universe. You spoke it into the universe. You spoke it into the earth. You spoke it into existence. So now you have to stand on that. You know what I mean? We have to understand that our words are very powerful. Our words, our thoughts, and our emotions are very powerful things. It's the most powerful thing you will ever possess is your mouth. Not money, not guns. It's your mouth and your mind. It's the most powerful things you will ever possess. And the most important thing that you have that a lot of people don't understand is time. Time is the most important thing you have in your life. Everything is measured based upon time. The whole universe is based upon time. Your existence is based upon time. Everything that we do is based upon time. So the most important thing you do is waste your time. Waste your time and not committing to being a better you. I ain't no goody two shoes. I ain't no I'm not as good as the next man. I just want to see us all do better, just as well as myself. And this is my way of speaking to existence. If I speak about me being good or me doing the right things at the prison, then just hopefully and maybe I'll do that. See what I'm saying? So it gives me my own personal testimony. So I'm testifying to y'all that I'm trying to be on something different. But we all got to understand that we have to mend the relationships in which we all go through in life. So one of the hardest things about life at the prison is mending those relationships. The best time to start is right now. It's never too late to mend a relationship that we broke. With that, the apple don't fall far from the tree. My name is Aki. You're checking out my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. If you haven't, I need to subscribe. I only got 33 subscribers. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, go down there and subscribe for me. Later on, I'll be giving out T-shirts and stuff, different stuff for people who subscribe and stuff like that. I'm getting it all worked out right now, but as of right now, I need everybody to go subscribe. Check me out. Like I said, I'm here trying to give back and heal my community through my voice and through my wisdom and my knowledge. And with that, the help that you're looking for, it's not coming because you're the help. Remember that. The help you're looking for is not coming because you're the help. All the help you need. Peace.